Paul? Yeah. It's really been an afternoon. Yeah. Things just didn't work out the way that I thought. Somebody had changed my phone so that it wouldn't work the way that it used to. Yes. Had to do another hard reset. Had to open another account, pbudnick29. Yeah. A new YouTube channel, and I spent the last about hour and 40 minutes working on that. Now, I only have about 20 minutes, but I did find out some things about my phone. Yeah. Now, I just wanted to mention that there was a little law passed on November 25th of 2002. Yes. And I kind of looked through it. It seemed that there's a department of the United States government that was invented on November 25th of 2002 because of some federal laws. Yes. Now, if you're employed in Homeland Security and you wondered, yes, when did they start that department? It was November 25th of 2002 that they actually started Homeland Security. Yeah. Now, they got a lot of Homeland Security Institute, the Homeland Security Science and Technology Advisory Committee. Yeah. And then the Technology Clearinghouse to encourage and support innovative solutions to enhance Homeland Security. And responsibilities and the authorities of the Undersecretary for Science and Technology. Yes. Maybe we should call them because this morning, yes, I was talking about terrorism. Yeah. And just kind of looking through some documentation. Yes. My son Zachary was in the newspaper, so was Bishop. Yeah. And as I remember it, I had informed those, yes, in Homeland Security, yeah, of the simulation of crime. See, I was arraigned on the fifth day of 2016, yeah, but I wasn't actually in SWIM, yes. And then just thinking about them being in the wrong grades and how my wife was congratulating herself on how well they were doing in school. They're in the wrong grades. Yeah. Now, the falsification of my state issued driver's license, yes. The going to jail for 27 days for failure to appear to explain to Judge Porter, yeah. Why I had wanted to reschedule my mental health evaluation, yes. And then maybe Officer Corey Hall in the Squim Police Department, yes. Officer number 00057, yeah. Remembers that I wasn't in Squim on December 31st of 2015. Yes. Now, it's possible that we might be able to remove a whole department of the federal government. Yes. For having any knowledge of the terrorism of a wife that petitions the court for dissolution of marriage. Yes. Has me arrested for the false allegation. Yes, of violating a protection order where there was no jurisdiction of law. Oh, is that right? Yes. And somehow she didn't declare to the court that she had a stipulation and order from the United States territory of Guam. Now, she motioned the court before 90 days had elapsed. Yes. For a default dissolution of marriage that she was denied. Yes. But we continued with the dissolution of marriage without me getting any additional notice of court hearings. And then there's the simulation of the crime in Jefferson County. Yes. On my wife's 47th birthday, where she said, well, he was there, and from what the prosecuting attorney said, I had said, yes, when not being there, that I wanted to blow her face off. And then there's the condition of cyberstalking as one of the restraint provisions, yes, of the protection order, and of course the terrorism of using imposters, as employees of the government. Yeah. Now, I would have thought, yes, that any mother that petitions the court for a protection order would not simulate what is being known as being a mother, would have appeared in court. Boop. But Brent, or maybe his look-alike, depending on what signature you were to look at, decided to issue it without any jurisdiction of law. Yes, using forgery and fraud. Pooh. Now, there's a declaration of my non-biological stepdaughter. Yes, why that was admitted, I have to question. Yes, because obviously she was on the side of her mother. Now, I'm thinking that during the whole stipulation and order, yes, of the petitioning for the dissolution of marriage, ooch, 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 that all of these declarations could not be admitted to the court. Yes, because the court did not have the jurisdiction, yes, to regulate the contact between Mr. Budnick, his wife, and his sons. Yes. Now, let's say we looked at it again. No, let's look at it. Pooch. My wife motioned the court for a default dissolution of marriage. Yes, she did. And then you denied her the default dissolution of marriage. Yes. And she more than likely did not admit to the court what is known as the stipulation and order. Yes. Yes. And then when she motioned for a default dissolution of marriage, yeah, there was a notice for a trial setting, yes, conference setting, hearing, yes, where both parents should get notice of those settings. Yes. Now, I was going to sue you for the issuance of each court order yesterday, but now I'm suing you for the admitting of any declaration or declaration of mailing, ooch, ooch, where quite possibly, yes, you should be considering that my wife is an actual terrorist. Now, why don't you get me every employee of Homeland Security, yes, to establish the Department of Homeland Security and for other purposes, yes, the Homeland Security Act of 2002. Yes, yes, it does. Now, the individuals that started this, Ridge, yeah, and Janet Pooch and Jane, Now, we have what's known as the mission of office and the duties. Yes. Now, it should be that each of the directors of the subtitles, yeah, information security privacy officer, and the critical infrastructure information, no private right of action. That probably means something to an attorney. And then the executive department, the mission, yes, yes, yes. Now, I've just started to look at this law, but I'm thinking that I have the legal right to sue Homeland Security right now. Why don't you get me your locations again? That little $6 million building you got out there next to the McDonald's, across the street from it. Yes. The Homeland Security across from the Country Air. See, I went there one day. Thinking for sure that all the federal employees, oh, look at the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms of the Department of Justice. Could you get me all the employees of that? Now, I kind of hinted at something about Russia this morning. That quite possibly organized crime had gotten a hold of a large amount of munitions, yes, explosives, yes, and armaments of foreign nations' militaries, yes, because of bribery. Could you get me all the explosives in the United States? Yes. The permits for the purchasers of explosives? Yeah. Persons prohibited from receiving or possessing explosive materials. Explosive materials and ammonium nitrate. Destruction of property of institutions receiving federal financial assistance. Relief from disabilities, theft reporting requirement.